Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be diving into the Valentine's Day mystery box from Varnail. We're going to dive into all the different things that are included in this really adorable Valentine's Day themed box. It is everything that you need to get your nails ready for Valentine's Day. So we're not going to waste any time. We're going to dive right into this box and we're going to just take a look at everything that's included, and then we're going to create two different nail looks utilizing the products that are found in this box. The first item that we have in here are these really fun, they're kind of like a 3D texture flower stickers. They're kind of Victorian style. And then we have the classic Valentine's Day images here with the hearts, the lips, the tic-tac-toe. I really like those, they're really cute. And then the next stickers that we have, they're a little bit of like a silver foil finish. I feel like these are really fun. You're gonna be able to do a lot of different things. We also have a stamping plate. And what I found that was like a really awesome like feature to the stamping plate is that it had this like card on here that you could line up on the stamping plate. So you could see what the images would look like with a touch of color. And then the next thing that we have in here, which I think is so fun, because cat eyes are really in right now, are these really fun cat eye magnets with tons of different designs. Those are definitely going to come in handy. This box would not be complete without some really fun nail charms. So we have your classic red heart and little red bow. The next charms that we have, there's like a pink and red set. It's like a heart with a dagger in it. And then we have a set that has a black stone and a pink stone. It's a really delicate heart. And then how dainty are these? I love those so much. And then we have a lock and key. I think those are so fun. This right here, I had to really do some research to see what this is, but you put the metal charm in here and then you can press it down to curve it, so then you can get those metal charms to fit exactly on the nail. How cool is that? This loose glitter here is so fun. I love the pops of purple, there's blue, silver tones, and gold, and some really fun shapes in here, including hearts. We have a chrome powder, and then we have these nail embellishments here, which I have some similar to this, but I do not have ones that have like the silver heart in there. So I'm really excited about those hearts. And we're almost to that finish line. Now we're getting into the gel products here. So first of all, I love the packaging. I love just like that pink ombre bottle that flows into the white. So this color is really pretty. It's sparkly. It almost has like a pearl finish to it as well. And it's just a very just like beautiful overall pink. So we're going to dive into that here shortly. This is in Pink Star. And then we also got the 2-in-1 chrome top coat, which we also will play with, so stay tuned for that. And then I really like the extra stuff in here because I've never tried any of their solid polishes before. So we have a mint green one, then we also have Barbie pink, which just, oh, that beautiful Barbie pink is going to be everything. And then we have a really fun stamping gel polish. Now, I've never tried any stamping gel polish before, so I'm definitely eager to try this. I ordered a couple other colors, so we'll dive into those at a later time. And then this right here, the last gel polish product, it's a platinum cat eye gel, and this right here is very intriguing to me that it is a solid cat eye gel, so we'll see how that performs here in just a moment. And here's everything that was included in the Valentine's Day mystery box. This box was cram-packed full of so many goodies. The price point was definitely right. It was a fair price of $39.99. I feel like even though this is a Valentine's Day theme, you definitely can utilize this box any time of year. Plus, there was things in here that I normally would not gravitate towards or purchase, so I'm really excited that there are some new things in here that I get to play with that I normally might not grab if I saw it online. So I really like that variety of just like the newness factor of it to me too, just so I can play with some things that I've never played with before to kind of just switch it up. All right, so now let's dive into some of these products, and we're going to create two different looks utilizing some of the products that were in this box. For today's set, we're going to be using the shape medium almond, and everything that we are using can be found in that description box below. We're going to start off with the solid gel polishes, and normally I do not start out with a layer of gel base on my nails. I just go directly in with the color, but today we're going to apply a layer of gel base to all the nails and cure for a full 30 seconds. I just felt like since we are using a solid polish that this might be a good base to help that solid polish kind of just like glide effortlessly on top of that nail. Now I'm going to take a little bit of gel base here and kind of work it into my flat brush here just to kind of prime my brush and soften those bristles. And then once the bristles are all softened, I am going to go ahead then and wipe off that gel base polish completely here with a lint-free wipe. And I just did that just to soften my bristles. You could also use a little bit of rubbing alcohol as well. I just prefer to use a little bit of gel base. So right now I'm just kind of getting the consistency and the feel of this product here, and it is very pigmented on that brush, so I'm very interested to see what it looks like on the nails. So we have a small amount on the brush. I'm going to start with the application right below that cuticle line. We're going to drag that product down and then work it back up. And right now I'm doing like smaller strokes. I really wanted to get a good feel on how this was applying to the nail before we go ahead and do the longer strokes, but it is just gliding right over the nail. I will also say I'm really impressed on the vibrancy that we're getting from this color payoff right off the bat. When I first saw this product, and anytime you're playing with kind of gel in a pot, it's a very sheer coverage and you have to naturally build it up. But I'm completely blown away by how bright this color is, and it is so pretty. I thought for sure we were going to have to do 3 to 4 coats, but I'm loving this already. Of course, we are going to build it up just a little bit. We're going to end up doing 2 coats of each product today so you can really see how they perform in just the difference of the color buildup. But I'm loving the application of this. There's something different about applying the solid gel polish with the brush versus just your traditional gel polish that's in a bottle. All right, so we cured for 30 seconds. I'm gonna pick up some more product now and we're gonna see what this looks like with a second coat. Now I will say it's a little bit easier to apply the second coat. It is just effortlessly sliding across the nail. I am using a very delicate hand and just gently sliding that product all the way down to the nail here, and you can definitely pick up more as you go to fill in any areas or to build up any areas that may need a little pop of color. But here's what we're working with. We cured for 60 seconds. We're going to continue this color on the middle nail, and then we're also going to apply it to the pinky nail. So this time I did pick up a little bit more product. I just wanted to see if I picked up a little bit more, what it would look like on the nail. I was kind of curious if I picked up too much, if it was going to have a streaky effect, but I'm not experiencing any of that. I'm not having any patchiness or streakiness. So here's what we're working with, and we cured it for 30 seconds. And now we're going to go ahead and build up this color even more. This time I'm picking up even more product than the last time on that application because I just really wanted to test the boundaries of this product here. And again, we're getting a very flawless application. Now, if you are heavy-handed, I could see if you're going over a certain area and you are heavy-handed with the brush, you could easily remove some of that product. So just keep in mind, make sure you have a very, very delicate hand when you are applying this. So we're going to pop that in the lamp, and then we're on to that next nail here. And this name for this color, Barbie Pink, it is perfect. I'm definitely feeling all those Barbie vibes. I feel like this would be a great color with a matte finish as well. So I cured off camera, and then we're just finishing up that final coat here. And again, I'm just dragging that product right below the cuticle line and then working it all the way up through the nail here. And we have some amazing coverage. I'm actually really shocked on how well that product performed. To clean up the brush, I have a little bit of alcohol here, and I'm just going to swirl this brush around, and I am rubbing it on the bottom of that dish as well, making sure I am getting rid of any of that pink pigment on this brush before we move on to the next color here. So I'm just taking my time. I like to use the alcohol. I feel like that doesn't dry out my brush. If you have any other recommendations, what you prefer when you're cleaning your brushes, definitely leave them in that comment section below. Now we're going to go ahead and dry off this brush with a paper towel. Just make sure that it is not completely saturated before you go in with that next color. Otherwise, you're going to contaminate your gels and you're going to have a watery effect upon application. All right, so now we're going to put this cat eye to the test. Now, the viscosity of this one, it is a little bit more on the runnier side than that Barbie Pink. And again, we're going to start right below that cuticle line here. And you can already see here, we have some great coverage. It is the same consistency when it comes to it's not patchy or streaky. And we have this really awesome gold platinum look going on. I feel like this color right here would be really pretty. Build it up with another coat or even 3 coats without the magnet. I feel like you could definitely utilize the product that way as well. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to use a cylinder magnet here and just drag all those particles down to one side to kind of give it that icy effect. That was the look that we were going for today. But how fun is that? I never played with a cat gel before. That was in a pot. All right, so I cured for 30 seconds, and now we're gonna go in with a second coat here to really build up this color. I will say this right here, this is like a gorgeous, almost like a lighter bronzier color. I like how it's not like that harsh like yellow gold. It's really pretty. I feel like this is going to complement a lot of skin tones. You can pair it with so many different colors. I feel like right here on its own, it looks gorgeous without the magnet, but we're going to go ahead and do that exact same thing we did on the first go around. We're just going to drag those magnetic particles to the side to create that little bit of an icy effect, but overall so fun. So we're going to do the exact same thing on this nail as well, and we're going to end up doing 2 coats just like we did on that last nail. So this right here, I feel like this would also be a good option for nail art, especially if you're doing any like outlining details, because it has like that super fine glitter factor to it. I also feel like if you like the cat eye but don't necessarily want to play with the magnet, I feel like this kind of gives you an effortless cat eye effect in a way without utilizing the magnet as well. It even looks good with just 1 coat like you see here, but I cured for 30 seconds, and again we're going to build it up with that final layer here. And this, just like you can see here, it just glides really nicely over the nail, and you can tell that there's no harsh lines or any areas that look patchy. It just looks really flawless. It's a really fun formula. So here we go with that magnet one last time, and we have this really gorgeous icy effect there. But overall, a really pretty cat eye polish. I've never played with anything like that before. So I have a little bit of gel here on the rim of the jar, so I'm just going to wipe it off with a lint-free alcohol wipe before we go ahead and seal it, just to make sure we are keeping everything nice. I just wanted to wipe that off before we go ahead and put that cap back on. So now again, we're going to go ahead and clean up that brush with a little bit of alcohol here, and I'm just going to swirl that around, and you can see we have all these like little glitters floating around, and I'm just going to give it a good scrub here in that alcohol, and then we're going to go ahead and just dry it off, and we are done with playing with those solid gels for now. And now it's time to add a little bit of nail art. I didn't know what kind of direction I was going to take this set in. I knew I wanted to use some of these flowers and then some other elements, so we're just going to start off with the flowers first. So I'm using a needle nose tweezers. I feel like those work best when you're trying to peel off those stickers. Now originally I was like, okay, normally when you're playing with stickers, they're like delicate and you don't want to risk ripping them, but I was struggling to get this sticker off. This was a very sticky sticker, and they also are thicker, so you definitely don't need to be as delicate when you're trying to pull off this sticker than you do with the normal stickers. Just something about this sticker, it is like you could rip this thing and right off that sheet and you would not even tear it. It was a very different sticker than I've ever experienced. Maybe it's because it has like that 3D factor to it. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and line up this sticker on the nail here. And again, I don't have a base layer or anything on here. We are just applying that sticker directly on top of the 2 layers of that cat eye gel polish. So I'm just kind of angling that flower, making sure it's exactly where I want it. Then I'm gonna go in with that silicone tool side and make sure I am rubbing that sticker into the nail. What's gonna happen is the outline of that sticker, if you just apply it to the nail and don't use a silicone tool, you're going to see kind of like a foggy or the shadowing of the outline of the sticker. So you really want to make sure you use a silicone tool just to rub out those sides so they become one with the nail, and then you won't have like that foggy effect. So to protect that sticker right away, I did do a layer of gel base and I put it in the lamp for 30 seconds. And we're just going to continue adding some more of these flowers here. So once I saw these flowers and how they were looking on the nails, I decided we were just gonna keep it simple and stick with these stickers today for the first set, just because I really had so much fun playing with them. I thought they gave the nail a really unique effect. I feel like this gold that we're working with is very just like, it totally went with the stickers completely, and I gave it like a more of like a Victorian style effect on this gold, or like a vintage Valentine's Day look. But then we have like this extreme pop of pink that just kind of just added an extra pop of color and added a different element to it that I just wanted to keep. Since we had like that bright pop of pink, I wanted to keep this set very simple and kind of everything cohesive and let that Barbie pink kind of be the star of the show. So that's the route I decided to take when I was playing with these nails. Now when I sit down or do a set, I kind of know what colors I want to use, but I don't know what I'm going to do for like any nail art or anything like that. It all kind of just happens. And this is the route that we went. So in the middle nail here, I decided instead of adding any extra flowers, we would go ahead and add one of these little bows here. And this bow is so adorable. Bows are in right now, and I just felt like we needed a little bow here just to kind of change up the flower pattern here just a little bit. So you can see here I have that sticker down, and I'm just kind of lifting it up too as we go here, making sure I'm getting it in that right spot. and I can easily press the sticker down and then lift it up without tearing it. And normally when you're working with stickers, they're very thin, and anytime you're tugging on it, you could almost like rip it immediately. But I'm not experiencing that with these stickers. I think because they have like that 3D or like texture effect, that is the reason why I'm not experiencing that. So that bow is so cute, and I feel like that bow matches perfectly with that cat eye polish. So I'm going to do another layer of gel base over that entire nail, and I am curing as we go, and I'm curing for a full 30 seconds. We're almost to that finish line for this first set, and then we're going to move on to another set, and we're going to utilize some of the other stuff that was in this box. We're going to touch base on the chrome powder, and we're going to add some really fun nail embellishments. All right, so for the thumb here, I really wanted to use this big bouquet of roses, but I kind of wanted to angle them a certain way. And right now I'm just kind of seeing and playing with different placements on how I want this flower here. Originally I was going to put one here and then do one at the cuticle line as well. But after seeing the nail with just like this one nail bouquet on the side there, I really liked how that looked. So I have a little bit of that sticker hanging off the free edge. We're going to fix that here in just a minute. I'm just going to give this nail a good scrub here with the silicone tool, making sure everything is laying completely flat. And then I'm going to go ahead and take a cuticle nipper that I use strictly for nail art only, and I'm going to go ahead and trim off that extra sticker that is hanging over that nail here. And you can see here I'm having kind of a hard time cutting this. It is a thicker sticker, and I definitely need more of these in my life. I really like how they apply to the nail, and they were really easy to work with. And when you apply that base coat and the top coat, you can't even tell that it has like that 3D effect. So I'm just going to give it another good rub here, making sure that that sticker is laying completely flat with the nail here. And I really love the placement of that. I really like this big bouquet. And then to make sure that it doesn't lift throughout the rest of the nails here, I'm just going to do a layer of gel base over the entire nail here. And you don't necessarily have to apply the base coat as you go like I'm doing here. You could totally wait to the end, especially if you're not making a press-on set, and apply the stickers on all of the nails and then go in with your base coat. The only thing is just make sure you're double checking those stickers to make sure that they are laying completely flat before you go in with your dip base, because even if like the slightest area started lifting up and you went ahead and applied your gel base and cured, you would have an area that's not leveled. It would be sticking up, so that sticker would not be laying super flat. So just keep that in mind. So for the last nail here, originally you can see here I'm kind of all over the place. I wanted that sticker kind of starting at the cuticle line and then putting one at the end near the tip. So I'm kind of just angling this, kind of seeing how it's going to look, kind of get my placement here. But then I realized I don't think I have enough room to put two of these stickers here because they are a little bit bigger. So I'm really trying here. And then finally I was like, okay, we're just going to go ahead and put the flower right in the middle here. So that's what we did. So now I'm just going to make sure that that sticker is laying completely flat. I also do like how these stickers look on this bright pink background. A lot of times when you're playing with nail stickers, they're very thin, so they're going to pick up that background color and kind of mute whatever nail sticker you're using. It's gonna mute it, so you're not gonna be able to see it as bright of an image. If you have a brighter color like we do here, that bright color is going to take away from that sticker. But these stay true to color. I did not experience that at all, probably because they're a little bit thicker. So I did a layer of gel base, cured for 30 seconds. Now we're finishing up on all the nails with a layer of gel top coat, and we cured. Here's the finished set. I love this so much. It's simple, but yet we still have that really beautiful pop of color. Barbie Pink is everything. It's living up to its name. And then these flower stickers were beautiful, and I really liked playing with that cat eye polish. All right, so now we're going to dive into the final step. This is going to be a quick one. I really wanted to play with this gel polish Pink Star because I was very intrigued by it. It has like a pearl flex to it. It also is sparkly, and it's a beautiful pink, so I really wanted to see what this looked like. Plus I wanted to play with that chrome powder. And for this set, I did not do a layer of gel base on the nails. I just went right in with this beautiful color, and it is applying really nicely. It is on the little, for like the viscosity, it is a little bit on the thicker side. I think that's because of the glitters, but I'm not having any issues with the application or anything like that. It's applying really nicely. I do love how it has like this pearl shiftiness finish to it. So I popped that in the lamp for 30 seconds, and now we're going to go ahead and build up this color with a second coat. I think the second coat is everything. It's really beautiful. I love all like that silver sparkle shining through too. Overall, it's a really beautiful color. If you love pinks, this color, it is everything. And the nice thing about this is that the products that we use today, if you don't like the box itself, but you like some of the products that you saw in action today, you can get those individually. You don't necessarily need to get that box. So that is a nice option that Varnail has in their website, that you can purchase products separately. So here's one coat versus two. You can see that color payoff here. And we're just going to finish up building this coat right here with that second one. And then we're going to apply this to one other nail, and then we're going to go in with that chrome. And then remember, in the box we received that 2-in-1 chrome gel top coat. So I cannot wait to see how that performs. I feel like that might be a game changer. I've seen a lot of different like reels on a chrome gel top coat, and I feel like the finish that you get from that is like amazing. So I'm really just interested in seeing how that performs today. So we're going to put that to the test. Now I will say, this box that you saw today, you can get these items individually on the website. So if you are not necessarily a fan of everything in the box, you can pick and choose and kind of create your own little thing on the website. So I think that's a nice touch, because a lot of times when you're seeing these fun boxes, a lot of times it's products that are exclusive to that box. But this one box in particular, you can get the items on the website as well, and I will list those in the description box below. All right, so now we're gonna go, before we dive into that chrome, we're gonna do a layer of black gel polish over the two chrome nails. I was debating if I wanted to do a white base or black. I decided we're gonna go in with a black base, and you can see this black right here, it is everything. It is full coverage. It is not streaky. It is not patchy. It is not like a clear finish. It is the most opaque black I own. It is everything, and one coat is all we needed. So that's curing, and we're just gonna finish up the pinky nail here, and you can see just how pigmented this is. This is the best black gel polish, and if you're looking for a white fluffy clouds from Sundial Nails, is definitely a go-to. So if you are looking for a one and done coat, this right here is going to be for you. All right, we cured for 30 seconds. Now we're going to go in with that 2-in-1 chrome top coat. So it says to apply just like you would any other gel base or gel top coat. So that is exactly what we're doing. We're just applying it. I do like these brushes. They are a paddle brush when it comes to their gels in a bottle from Varnail. So I do like the paddle brushes. I feel like it really applies nicely and it hugs that cuticle line. So that one is curing now for 30 seconds. It says to cure for 30 seconds. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to apply and cure for that full 30 seconds. And now it's time to go into the chrome. So this is the chrome that it came with. This is the lavender one. So I've never seen a chrome like this before that has a little like pore stopper thing, or maybe you could stick your applicator in there. I don't know. I wasn't a fan of it, so I just took it out because I wanted to go ahead and just stick that applicator directly into the jar here. But you do get a lot of chrome for this. I was actually surprised on how big that jar was. Normally, like they're like the little like quarter size, very thin jars. All right, so now we have a little bit of that chrome here, and I am just gonna go ahead and rub that chrome on, and you can already see we have a very effortless chrome finish that is flawless. This was by far the easiest way I have ever applied chrome. It just went on the nail like it was just like liquid metal dumped on here, and I think that's a game changer. I think the 2-in-1 chrome gel top coat is definitely a game changer. I'm loving it right here. I think this is so pretty. I am kind of curious to see what this would look like on a white background now, but we're going to go ahead and finish this up with another coat here of this beautiful chrome. And just look at that. Isn't it just like liquid metal like transformation here? It is beautiful. It's magical. It is everything I hoped it would be, and this product right here did not disappoint between that chrome gel top coat and this chrome itself. Is so pretty. And right now I'm just making sure I got all the sides, and then we're just going to go ahead and dust it off, and then we're going to go ahead and seal it in with a layer of gel base. But overall, really pretty, and I'm loving it. So here's what the set looks like right here with just the colors, but we're gonna take it up a notch. I want to play with these glitters right here and those nail embellishments. We're gonna focus on the silver hearts that were in the metal nail embellishments. So I'm just gonna do a layer of gel base over the entire nail here. And you don't necessarily need to do a layer of gel base. You could utilize your nail charm glue for this step. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pop on some of these really thin metal hearts here on the nail. We're gonna end up using 3 of them. And the only thing, if you are using a gel base, keep in mind these hearts are a little bit on the heavier side, so they are going to float around on the nail until you go ahead and cure it. So just make sure before you pop the nail into the lamp that you make sure those hearts are exactly where you want them. Now that we place the hearts, I want to add a little bit of pop of stars here from the loose glitter. So we're just going to add a few stars here from that loose glitter. This is really fun. It has tons of different shapes in there. It has hearts, moons, stars, circles. It even has like some line pieces of glitter here in the colors of silver, gold, purple, and blue. I think that's a really awesome touch because you're going to get a lot of use out of that. So I'm just finishing up placing the stars here, and then I'm going to go ahead and cure that, and then I'm going to go ahead and top coat. But overall, a really fun way to incorporate some of the elements from this kit. So here's the finished set. I love it so much. You can still see we have like this beautiful light pink, and we still have the pops of silver shining through, and then we have this perfect chrome nail. I left the chrome nails as is because I felt like they gave enough on their own and they needed a minute to shine, so that's why I left them completely bare. But I love how this turned out. We have a little galaxy heart moment going on, but I had so much fun playing with everything in this box. I hope you enjoyed seeing all the different elements in this box. And don't forget to check out my other videos. I did just do a daily charm unboxing, and I did 2 different style sets, and we played with some really fun dip powder this week on my channel. So don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you all in the next one.